Do you ever wonder which reptiles truly dominate the planet in size? There is a world hidden just beyond our own, inhabited by giants. These are the modern-day dinosaurs, ancient lineages that have survived for millions of years, growing to proportions that defy belief. In this video, we'll count down the top 10 largest reptiles in the world, from massive crocodiles to giant snakes, and reveal surprising reptile facts you won't believe. These creatures are not merely large, they are titans, rulers of their domains, shaped by evolution into perfect, powerful forms. Our journey will take us across the globe, murky rivers of Asia, sun-scorched islands of Indonesia, vast wetlands of South America. We will count down from number 10 to the undisputed number 1, exploring the incredible lives of these colossal animals. Size comparisons, anaconda facts, Komodo dragon size, the largest reptiles in the world in one animal top 10 list. We will also compare the mighty crocodiles. The biggest crocodiles include some of the largest reptiles ever. If you love amazing reptiles and nature documentaries, like this video and subscribe now for more reptile size rankings. Our exploration into the realm of giants begins now. Our countdown begins in the Americas, from the southern tip of Florida through the Caribbean islands and down to the northern coasts of South America. Here, in the brackish waters where freshwater rivers meet the salty sea, lives a formidable predator, the American crocodile. It is a creature of patience and power, a master of the ambush, perfectly adapted to its estuarine world. Unlike its more aggressive relatives, the American crocodile is surprisingly shy, often preferring to flee from human disturbance. Reaching lengths of up to 5 meters or 16 feet and weighing over 400 kilograms or 900 pounds, it is a truly impressive animal. Its long, V-shaped snout is a distinguishing feature, narrower than that of its cousin, the American alligator. Perfectly suited for snapping up fish, birds, and mammals that venture too close to the water's edge. When it lies motionless, only its eyes and nostrils break the surface. A silent, waiting threat. Sensitive to cold, reliant on sandy banks to nest, the female guards her clutch fiercely. When hatchlings chirp, she excavates them and carries them gently to the water. Once hunted to the brink for its hide, the American crocodile has made a remarkable comeback thanks to conservation. The American crocodile, at number 10, is a shy giant holding its ground at the edges of our modern world. We travel now to a remote archipelago in the Pacific Ocean, the Galapagos Islands. It is here we find our number 9, a gentle giant and the largest living species of tortoise, the Galapagos tortoise. Icons of longevity, with some living well over a century. A large male can weigh over 400 kilograms or 900 pounds and measure 1.8 meters, nearly 6 feet, in length. Immense shells of bone and scutes act as impregnable fortresses. Shell shapes vary, some dome-shaped, others saddleback, allowing higher reach for vegetation. A slow, deliberate life, grazing grasses, leaves, and cacti. These tortoises helped inspire Darwin's theory. Island-to-island shell differences reflect adaptation. Decimated by whalers and invasives, some subspecies are gone. Today, breeding programs and habitat restoration safeguard the rest. A symbol of endurance, the Galapagos tortoise continues its slow, steady march through time. Leaving the slow-paced world of the tortoise, we now venture into the dense, humid rainforests of Southeast Asia. Here, draped among branches or concealed in leaf litter, at number 8, we meet the reticulated python. A masterpiece of camouflage and power, gold, black, and brown geometric patterns vanish in dappled light. While not the heaviest snake, its length is staggering, regularly exceeding 6 meters with a record near 10 meters. Longer than a giraffe is tall, a silent apex predator, ambushing near water or game trails to overpower large prey. A non-venomous constrictor, it strikes, seizes with backward curving teeth, coils tighten with each exhale, death by suffocation or cardiac arrest. Jaws dislocate, skin stretches to swallow prey, up to a quarter of its body weight. Secretive, vital mammal control. yet threatened by deforestation, skin trade, and the pet trade. To watch a reticulated python flow through the understory is to witness nature's elegant, efficient design. Our journey now takes us to the dark, sluggish waters of the Amazon basin and Pantanal flooded grasslands, South America. This is the domain of a true leviathan. At number 7, the heaviest snake on Earth, the green anaconda. Reticulated pythons may be longer, but the anaconda is the undisputed champion of mass. A large female can exceed 7 meters, 23 feet, and weigh over 250 kilograms, 550 pounds. Olive skin with black blotches, perfectly camouflaged in vegetation-choked water. More aquatic than any boa, buoyed by water for stealth and agility. Eyes and nostrils on top, almost submerged, watching for prey. An ambush predator of the highest order, fish, birds, other reptiles, even capybaras, tapirs, and caimans. It explodes from the water, drags prey in, and uses immense coils to subdue. Males form breeding balls around a larger female. Anacondas are ovoviviparous. Females give birth to live young, sometimes 3 or 4 dozen. We now leave the land and rivers behind and plunge into the vast open ocean. Our 6th contender is a global wanderer, the leatherback sea turtle, the largest of all living turtles, a reptile that traded heavy armor for a streamlined, ridged, leathery carapace. It travels thousands of miles and dives over 1,200 meters, deeper than any other reptile, to feast on jellyfish. A mature leatherback approaches 2 meters in carapace length and can weigh over 900 kilograms. Flippers span nearly 9 feet. Gigantothermy and vast jellyfish diets, throat papillae, ensure slippery prey goes only one way, down. At night, the colossal female hauls ashore, digs deep, and lays around 80 billiard ball-sized eggs. Threatened by plastic mistaken for jellyfish and by fishing gear entanglement, even the largest are vulnerable. A living submarine of the seas, powerful, ancient, and in need of our protection. We return to the great rivers and lakes of Africa, a continent of iconic megafauna. At number 5 is the Nile crocodile, one of the most successful and feared predators, a living fossil honed by millions of years. Large males reach 5 meters, exceptional individuals over 6. Some exceed 1,000 kilograms, 2,200 pounds, a broad snout filled with 64 to 68 conical teeth, tools to seize and hold in an inescapable grip. Submerged near crossings, with only eyes, ears, and nostrils above, a masterclass in patience and explosive power. At the Mara River, they lunge with tail-propelled bursts, seizing wildebeest in bone-shattering bites. If prey is too large, the death roll tears pieces. Bigger and more robust than American crocodiles. Broader than the slender-snouted gharial. A formidable predator and attentive parent, guarding nests, carrying chirping hatchlings to water. The Nile crocodile, raw, untamed African power, a true king of the waterways. Number 4, the Komodo dragon, Komodo, Rinca, Flores, Gili Motang, the only place on Earth for the world's largest lizard. Seeing one is like stepping into a prehistoric era, truly huge lizards. Dominant males reach 3 meters, 10 feet, and over 70 kilograms, 150 pounds. Tough osteoderms, natural chainmail, ambush along game trails, powerful legs and serrated teeth deliver devastating bites on deer, pigs, even water buffalo. Once blamed on bacteria, research reveals venom glands. Proteins drop blood pressure, induce shock, and stop clotting. Even if prey flees, it weakens. Dragons track scent from nearly 6 miles away. Multiple dragons may gorge up to 80% body weight. A powerful, intelligent hunter, the Komodo dragon rules its island kingdom. Number 3, the African rock python. We return to sub-Saharan Africa, savannas, forests, rocky outcrops. A snake of immense power and a notoriously aggressive temperament, Africa's most formidable constrictor. A true giant snake averages 3 to 5 meters, 10 to 16 feet, with credible reports exceeding 6 meters, 20 feet. Heavily built, thick and muscular, patterned brown, olive and tan blotches for superb camouflage. A triangular head with a distinctive spearhead pattern. An ambush predator, partially submerged at water edges or concealed in dense undergrowth. Diet spans large rodents, monkeys, antelopes, even crocodiles. Lightning strike, jaws clamp, coils encircle, blood flow stops. Then the arduous swallow with flexible skull and skin. A dedicated mother coils around up to 100 eggs, guarding and shivering for heat through incubation. Number 2. The gharial, fast-flowing rivers of the northern Indian subcontinent, a creature plucked from the age of dinosaurs, one of the largest and most unique crocodilians. An exceptionally long, slender snout, lined with over 100 interlocking, needle-sharp teeth, a perfect fish trap. Males reach 6 meters, 20 feet, and weigh close to 1,000 kilograms, 2,200 pounds. Males bear a bulbous gara used for buzzing calls and bubble displays during courtship. The most aquatic crocodilian, awkward on land but in water a picture of grace and power. Basking groups are rare now. The story of the gharial is one of tragedy. A collapse of over 98%. Habitat loss, dams, pollution and net entanglement. Captive breeding and releases race to save this fragile titan. A living monument clinging to existence in a changing world. Number 1. The saltwater crocodile. We have arrived at the pinnacle. The number 1 largest reptile on the planet today. A creature of prehistoric power. An animal with no natural predators. An undisputed king. Found in brackish and marine waters from eastern India through Southeast Asia to northern Australia. Males averaging 5 meters, 17 feet, and around 450 kilograms are common. Individuals over 6 meters, 20 feet, are not uncommon, with verified giants exceeding 7 meters, 23 feet, and well over 1,000 kilograms. Tongue salt glands let them thrive in the sea and voyage across open ocean, colonizing new rivers and islands. Remarkable intelligence, observing prey behavior, learning patrol routes and seasonal patterns to perfect ambushes. Their diet is limited only by what they can overpower. Fish, birds, monkeys, wild boar, buffalo, even sharks. The power of their bite is legendary. The strongest bite force ever measured in any living animal. Drag prey underwater, drown, then the terrifying death roll. Undisputed masters of ambush. A survivor, scarcely changed for millions of years. A living dinosaur that commands absolute respect. The saltwater crocodile is, without question, the largest and most formidable reptile on Earth. From the shy American crocodile to the undisputed king, the saltwater crocodile, our journey has revealed incredible scale and power. African rock python, gharial, saltwater crocodile, green anaconda mass, heavyweight champion of snakes, gharial specialization, marvel and vulnerability. But the saltwater crocodile reigns supreme. If this helped you learn about the largest reptiles in the world, biggest crocodiles, giant snakes, massive reptiles, hit like and subscribe. Comment which reptile surprised you most, or if you want to follow up on giant snakes versus crocodiles. Your engagement helps us bring more nature documentaries and reptile facts. Their world is magnificent and fragile. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our next animal top 10 list on extreme animal sizes. There are always bigger wonders to explore.